Now this is the defeat and death of Zipacana when he was beaten by the two boys, Hunahpu and Xbalanque. What now weighed heavily on the hearts of the two boys was the 400 boys who had been killed by Zipacana. It's mere fish and crabs that Zipacana looks for in the waters, but he's eating every day, going around looking for his food by day and lifting up mountains by night. Next comes the counterfeiting of a great crab by Hunahpu and Xbalanque, and they use bromelide flowers picked from the bromeliads of the forests. These became the forearms of the crab, and where they opened were the claws. They used a flagstone for the back of the crab, which clattered. After that, they put the shell beneath an overhang at the foot of a great mountain. Meun is the name of the mountain where the defeat took place. After that, when the boys came along, they found Zipacana by the water. "Where are you going, boy?" Zipacana was asked. "I'm not going anywhere. I'm just looking for my food, boys," Zipacana replied. "What's your food?" "Just fish and crabs, but there aren't any that I can find. It's been 2 days since I stopped getting meals. By now, I can't stand the hunger," Zipacana told Hunahpu and Xbalanque. "There is that crab that's down in the canyon, a really big crab. Perhaps you might manage to eat her. We were just getting bitten. We wanted to catch her, but we got scared by her. If she hasn't gone away, you could catch her," said Hunahpu and Xbalanque. "Take pity on me, please. Come point her out, boys," said Zipacana. "We don't want to, but you go ahead. You can't miss her. Just follow the river and you go straight on over there below a great mountain. She's clattering there at the bottom of the canyon. Just head over there," said Hunahpu and Xbalanque. "But won't you please take pity on me? What if she can't be found, boys? If you come along, I'll show you a place where there are plenty of birds. Please come and shoot them. I know where they are," Zipacana replied. They consented. He went ahead of the boys. "What if you can't reach the crab? Just as we had to turn back, so will you. Not only didn't we eat her, but all at once she was biting us. We were entering face down, but when she got scared, we were entering on our back. We just barely missed reaching her then, so you'd better enter on your back," he was told. "Very well," Zipacana replied, and then they went on. Now Zipacana had company as he went. They arrived at the bottom of the canyon. The crab is on her side. Her shell is gleaming red there, and under the canyon wall is their contrivance. Very good, Zipacana is happy now. He wishes she were already in his mouth so she could really cure his hunger. He wanted to eat her, he just wanted it face down. He wanted to enter, but since the crab got on top of him with her back down, he came back out. "You didn't reach her?" he was asked. "No, indeed. She was just getting on top with her back down. I just barely missed her on the first try, so perhaps I'd better enter on my back," he replied. After that, he entered again on his back. He entered all the way, only his kneecaps were showing now. He gave a last sigh and was calm. The great mountain rested on his chest. He couldn't turn over now, and so Zipacana turned to stone. Such, in its turn, was the defeat of Zipacana by the two boys, Hunahpu and Xbalanque. He was the maker of mountains, as his previous pronouncements had it, the first son of Seven Macaw. He was defeated beneath the great mountain called Meun, defeated by genius alone. He was the second to magnify himself, and now we shall speak what is spoken of another. And the third to magnify himself is the second son of Seven Macaw, named Earthquake. "I am the breaker of mountains," he said, but even so Hunahpu and Xbalanque defeated the earthquake. Then Hurricane spoke. Newborn thunderbolt, sudden thunderbolt, he spoke to Hunahpu and Xbalanque. "The second son of Seven Macaw is another who should be defeated. This is my word, because what they do on the face of the earth is no good. They are surpassing the sun in size and weight, and it should not be that way. Lure this earthquake into sitting down over there in the east," Hurricane told the two boys. "Very well, your lordship, there is more to be done. What we see is no good. Isn't it a question of your position and your eminence, sir, heart of the sky?" the two boys said when they responded to the word of the hurricane. Damn this book. Meanwhile, he presses on, this earthquake, breaker of mountains, just by lightly tapping his foot on the ground, he instantly demolishes the mountains, great and small. When he met up with the two boys, "Where are you going, boy?" asked the earthquake. "I'm not going anywhere. I just scatter the mountains, and I'm the one who breaks them in the course of the days, in the course of the light," he said when he answered. Then Earthquake asked Hunahpu and Xbalanque, "Where did you come from? I don't know your faces. What are your names?" said Earthquake. "We have no names. We just hunt and trap in the mountains. We're just orphans. We have nothing to call our own, boy. We're just making our way among the mountains, great, small, and great, boy. And there's one great mountain we saw that's just growing right along. It's rising really high. It's just swelling up, rising above all the other mountains. And then weren't even one or two birds to be found, boy. So how could it be that you destroy all mountains, boy?" Hunahpu and Xbalanque said to Earthquake. "It can't be true. You saw the mountains you're talking about. Where is it? You'll see me knock it down yet. Where did you see it?" "Well, it's over there in the east," said Hunahpu and Xbalanque. "Good, lead the way," the two boys were told. "Not so. You take the middle. Stay here between us, one of us at your left, the other at your right hand, because of our blowguns. If there are birds, we'll shoot," they said. They enjoy practicing their shooting, and this is the way they shoot. They shot of their blowguns is what? The shot of their blowguns isn't made of earth. They just blow at the birds when they shoot, to the amazement of the earthquake. And then the boys made fire with a drill and roasted the birds over the fire, and they coated one of the birds with plaster. They put gypsum on it. "So this is the one we'll give him when he's hungry and when he savors the aroma of our birds. That will be the victory, since we've covered his birds with baked earth. In the earth we must cook it, and in earth must be his grave, if the great knower, the one to be made and modeled, is to have a sowing and dawning," said the boys. "Because of this, the human heart will desire a bite of meat, a meal of flesh, just as the heart of the earthquake will desire it," Hunahpu and Xbalanque said to each other. Then they roasted the birds and cooked them until they were brown, dripping with fat and ooze from the backs of the birds with an overwhelmingly fragrant aroma. This earthquake wants to be fed. His mouth just waters. He gulps and slurps with spittle and saliva because of the fragrance of the birds. So then he asked, "What are you eating? I smell a truly delicious aroma. Please give me a little bit," he said. And when they gave a bird to Earthquake, he was as good as defeated. After he had finished off the bird, they went on until they arrived in the east where the great mountain was. Meanwhile, Earthquake had lost the strength in his legs and arms. He couldn't go on because of the earth that coated the bird he'd eaten. So now there was nothing he could do to the mountains. He never recovered. He was destroyed. So then he was bound by the two boys. His hands were bound behind him. When his hands had been secured by the boys, his ankles were bound to his wrists. After that, they threw him down. They buried him in the earth. Such is the defeat of Earthquake. It's Hunahpu and Xbalanque yet again. Their deeds on the face of the earth are countless, and now we shall explain the birth of Hunahpu and Xbalanque, having first explained the defeat of Seven Macaw, along with Zipcana and Earthquake, here on the face of the earth.